Okay, so what I've done is I have added the RAM chip. I've changed my green LED to a red LED so I can see what's going on. I've tried to cast a bit of a shadow over this display up here. It's still not quite the clearest, but I think it's just about visible. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use register 4, which is a memory pointer register, and store things into this RAM chip here. So this is a 2K RAM chip, a 6116, and so that means it can store, well, that's 16 kilobits, so 2 kilobytes, but I'm probably going to be using more like 2 bytes rather than 2 kilobytes. Right, what I've done is I've wired things up so that we have publish for register 1, publish for register 2, and so it's 1 and 2, and then publish for register 4, which is the one at the back there, and then we have store for 1, 2, and 4. Over on here we have publish for the keyboard, and then we have publish, it's just slightly out of shot, so we've got publish for the RAM and store for the RAM. So if we just recap a little bit, let's put a value of 129 into, so I've got 129 selected on the keyboard, publish from the keyboard, value of 129, store it in register 1. We've got 129 in register 1, and we can publish register 1 onto the bus. Lovely. So let's now let's put a value of 1, publish a value of 1, and put that in to register 4. So that's storing 4. There we go, we're storing 4. I've very stupidly wired these up so that it uses the middle 8 LEDs. So you just have to ignore the far left and far right bits of this. I don't know why I did that. That was really a stupid idea. So register 4 has got a value of 1 in, so it's pointing at memory location 1 in here. So if we publish register 4, we'll see a 1, that's what it's got in it. If we publish the contents of the memory location it's pointing to, it's got a 15 in it. Well, I suppose it's just random data in this RAM chip. When you turn a RAM chip on, you get some random data. So let's go up to memory location 2, publish 2 onto the bus, store 2 in the memory pointer. So there it goes, we've got 2 in the memory pointer, it's pointing at memory location 2. Let's publish memory location 2. It's got a 240 in it, so that's just some random data. Let's go back then, memory location 1, publish that onto the bus and store it in the memory pointer. And in memory location 1, which currently has 15 in it, we will store a value of 10. So publish 10, store, oh, that's this button down here. That's a bit confusing, isn't it? Let's hold that down and press store. And we should have stored a 10 into memory location 1. So we can now publish memory location 1. And there's the 10 that we stored. So we've stored 10 in memory location 1. Now we've got to go to memory location 2. So to go to memory location 2, we've got to get 2 into the memory pointer. So publish 2 and store 2. So the memory pointer is now pointing at RAM location 2. So we'll put a 20, I think. So we can get a 20 in there. So it's got 20, publish 20. So we now want to publish 20 on the bus and store it in memory location 2. So let's check that. Publish memory location 2. It's got a 20 in it. Let's go all out on this. We'll get memory location 3. So we'll put that into the pointer. There it is, pointing at memory location 3. Can I work out what 30 is? Let me use a little bit of 30. There we go. So we'll publish. Ooh. Yes, we're pointing at memory location 3. We'll publish 30, and we will store that into memory location 3. Let's check it's there. It's there. So we've now stored 3 bytes of data in the RAM. And just to make things easier, I stored 10 in memory location 1, 20 in memory location 2, and 30 in memory location 3. So if we go back to, let's say, memory location 1, tricky business doing that. Memory location 1, publisher 1, go to memory location 1. So we're now pointing at memory location 1. Publish the contents. Don't press the wrong button or I'll store it. So let's publish the contents of memory location 1. It's got a 10 in it. Now this time, let's get a 2. Let's move 2 into here. So we'll go publishing 2 on the bus, store it in register 1. So there he is, the 2 stored in register 1. We'll now transfer the 2 across to register 4. How am I going to do that? Publish 1, store in the memory pointer. There we go. So I've transferred 2 to there, then to there. Turn it off there. So we're now pointing at location 2. If we now publish location 2, which must be that button there. There you go. The contents of memory location 2 is at 20. Let's transfer 129 to memory location to register 2. I'm going to confuse myself, aren't I? Publish 129, store it in 2. Now I'm going to transfer 2, contents of register 2, into memory location 2. So I want to, gosh, this is getting confusing. Publish 2, store it in memory location 2. Let's try it out. Yep, I published 129, stored 129 in memory location 2. Memory location 3, what's in there? Publish 3, put it in the memory pointer, and publish from memory. It's still got 30 in it. And memory location, well, look, this register here has got a 2 in it. So let's transfer that back to there. So that will be publish 1. Storing there. So now we're pointing at location 2. I think that had 129 in it, didn't it? Let's check. Look at that. Oh, what have I not done yet? I don't think I've transferred out of memory back to somewhere else. So I'll transfer the contents of memory location 3. So let's memory location 3. It is. So we're on memory location 3, which has got a 30 in it. Let's transfer that 30 back to register 1. So we're going to publish there, store there. Let's move 30 into there. That's not bad, is it? Yep, pretty pleased with that. Register transfer machine, transferring between all the registers that I've built so far and into 3 different memory locations. Let's try the top of memory. Let's go right at the top there. So we'll have, well, it's not the top of memory, is it? It's the highest location I can talk to in memory. So we'll go publish to the memory pointer. So we've got 255 in the memory pointer. Let's see what's in location 255. 145. Let's bung 129 into it. So we could publish 129, store it in the memory. Yep, it's stored. So we've stored 129 in memory location 255. Not bad at all.